I received the package back from PCGS. So today is a good day. I hope. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Mohunt Silver. As I said in the intro, I received a package back from PCGS, and we're going to see how happy or how upset I am at the grades that we received. Um, there are 14 coins in this package that I sent away, and some of them are from coin roll hunts, and other ones are from sets that I purchased. Um, there's a lot of really nice coins here, and I'm hoping we have some really good grades on these. Some of these sets that I bought were pretty nice looking and had some very nice looking coins in them. And a few of the coins had some really nice toning on them as well. So I'm excited to see what the grades are on these coins. I do have a list right here of the coins that I sent away. You guys can take a look at that. And the grades, I believe they should be. So we'll just have to see what PCGS thought about those as we go through them. So I'm going to get this package opened up because it is still sealed. And we'll go through the coins and see what we got. So let me get this package opened up and we'll get set up. All right, let's open this up. We're gonna get her cut right down along here. And we should have, yep, here's our box inside. And that will have a little bit of tape right there. All right, so we got to slice this tape to get our box out of here. And let's see what color box we have. I only have one silver box, and I've gotten all black ones after that. So what do we have? Another black box. All right, so I got a bunch of black boxes now. There we go. There's our PCGS box. And then this is just more submission forms. Our actual info is going to be inside there. All right. So I'm going to open this. We're going to cut this tape. And I'm going to have to pull some paperwork out of here. Let's see, what side is that heavier on? I think it's this side. Let me see. Yep. Here's my paperwork. Alrighty. We can throw that to the side. And then, oh, that's nice. That's my capsule from the Silver Eagle that I sent away. All right, so the coins are going to be facing frontwards down here. So this should be all the reverses of them, which it is. All right. So I'm going to set you guys up in another way here so we can do the reveal of these grades. All right, I'm excited. All right, guys, let's get into these coins and see what we got for grades. Our first coin is going to be a 1955 Franklin half dollar. That was part of a double mint set that I had purchased. And you can see this coin's got some pretty wild toning on it there. All right, that's the reverse. Now let's see what the obverse looks like. Again, this coin has some crazy toning on it that looks a lot better in hand. There you can see a little bit of the coloring on it there. But all right, let's see what PCGS thought about this. And what did we get? That is going to be a Mint State 66 full bell lines. Very nice. All right. And that's actually what I had guessed this coin would come back as. So first coin, we're correct on the grade. That's pretty sweet. There you can see that toning some more. Let's see. Mint State 66 full bell lines. That will put that coin at $275. And I believe that's about what I paid for the set. So that's cool. And I do have another example of this coin that I could also send away. I'm trying to get it here so you guys can see those bell lines. I know I got a big glare right up here, but those lines look really, really nice on that bell. So that's sweet. I'm happy we got that. All right, we'll move on to the second coin. Now, the second coin, I found this one coin roll hunting. This was in one of my penny hunting fills. This is going to be a DDO wheat cent. This will be the 1941, and it should be the FS 101, which you can see doubling in the motto, and also in Liberty. And this is not a bad coin. I felt this one would come back in an XF40. So let's see what PCGS thought about this one. And did we get it? We did get the FS. Wow. AU55. Really? I was expecting an XF40 on that, which would put that at 160, but an AU55. Let's see. That is going to put that one at. Give me a second. AU55. Huh. Okay. Let me see. I guess I'm gonna have to click on this to get the 55 grade value. Come on, computer. All right. Let's see what we have. AU55 puts that at $240. Very nice. So I'm happy about that for sure. That's way better than I expected that was going to be. Wow, I'm really surprised that got an AU55. It's still pretty cool. Wow, that's sweet. All right, awesome. So we'll move on to coin number 3. And this is going to be a 2019 West Point. This was, I believe, in the mint set for 2019. It's the only way you could get this penny. And most of them should be in really good condition. I actually did have to resubmit this one because it did not come back with a very good grade the first time, but we're expecting a mint state 69 on this one here, and let's see what we got this time. Wow. Okay. I don't know why. This penny looks very nice. So I don't know why it got a 64, but not happy about that one. Because that makes that like a $5 coin. All right, so that one we didn't do very well on. Let's see. The next coin is going to be a 2024 Denver nickel. And this came out of the 2024 mint set. So we'll see what PCGS felt about this one. There is the obverse 2024D. And what did we get for this one here? Mint State 65. Okay. I was expecting a Mint State 66 on that, so we didn't do quite as good. But a Mint State 65 puts that at $32. So not quite worth what I paid to submit it, but that's still not a bad coin. All right. Move on to the next one. Now, this one here also came out of the 1955 double set. This is going to be one of the Washington quarters that was in there. Has decent toning on it. This is going to be a 55 Philly. This has really, really nice toning on the obverse, this one here. So I'm hoping that this one came back as a Mint State 67, but that's probably just wishful thinking. So let's see what PCGS said. And a Mint State 65. Okay. And that's going to be a $28 coin. So not quite as good as we expected on that one either. Alrighty. Still really nice though. But that's a bummer on that one. Let's see. The next coin is going to be a nickel. This is from the 1997 botanical set. There are only 25,000 of the sets that were produced, and this is a, I believe this is a matte finish that this is struck in. So there's only 25,000 of these nickels. And I was really hoping this would get a Mint State 70 because I didn't see anything wrong with this coin at all. And that would put it at, I believe, around $500 if it is a Mint State 70. So let's see what PCGS gave us. We did get the Mint State 70. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So actually the value has dropped now because this one received the 70. I think because the population's getting a little higher. But this is still a $450 nickel. That is sweet. Man, that's nice. And yeah, look at that toning. That is a very, very nice coin right there. Very, very cool. And like I said, there's only 25,000 of these that were minted. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Very, very happy about that one. Our next one is going to be out of our Jefferson set from 1993, I believe. This set is. But this will be the 1994. This is another one that's struck, and I believe in a a matte finish as well. Has pretty good toning. I was hoping for another Mint State 70 on this one. Because again, this one is very, very nice. I think there's 167,000 of these that were minted. All right, let's see what PCGS said about this one. And that one got a 70 as well. Wow. So that is going to be another $500 nickel right there, according to PCGS. That is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. Very, very happy about that one. Very cool. Oh, very nice. All right, so we'll move on to the next coin now. This will be the botanical. This is the silver dollar that is in the set. Here's the reverse. Philadelphia struck coin. And I'll show you the obverse. Has very nice toning. I hope the camera here is picking this up. But the toning on this coin goes around the top edge here. It's just absolutely stunning. All right, let's see what PCGS said about this one. That is going to be a Mint State 69. Okay. That's not bad. Still a very good grade. And that's going to be a $68 coin right there. I'm trying to move it around here in the light, but it's very, very nice toning on there. So not bad. I'll take that. Our next coin is going to be the silver dollar out of the Jefferson set. Turn it this way. You can see the toning around the top edge of this one here. Very nice coin. I was hoping for a mint state 70 on this one, I believe. Yeah. And here's the obverse. Probably got a 69. I see a little scratch right here now. Yeah, that's on the coin. All right, let's see what we got. Mint state. Oh, 70. Okay. That's a surprise. I'll take that. I do see that little mark there on the coin. I don't know if that was there or if that's on the capsule here or the holder. All right. Well, and actually, is that actually looks like that might be my coin on PCGS's picture. I gotta check that in this when I'm done here with this video. But if that's the case, that's pretty awesome. But that is going to be a $75 coin in mint state 70. But yeah, all right. I'm happy about that for sure. That's very sweet. Okay. Next coin, we have some gold. This is the only gold coin that I have in my collection, and it is a 2007 proof $5 gold. And I was hoping for well, I put it in as a proof 69, so we'll see what PCGS says. And actually, that kind of looks like it might get a 69. We'll see, though, here. Let's see what our grade reveal is. 69. Okay. So I was right on the money with that one, with what I thought. But that's still going to be a $432 coin. Very, very cool. All right. Awesome. All right. Our next coin is going to be a 1934 peace dollar. And I'm already seeing an issue with this one. It says genuine, not gradable right there. So are they going to say it's cleaned or what? Let's see. Cleaned, unk detail. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, and I can kind of, now that I see that it's in this holder, I can see the scratches on it. Couldn't really see those, I guess, before I sent it in. Oh, that's a bummer. I was really hoping this would come back as a mint state 64, which would put it at a $475 coin. But this is probably like a $150 coin because there's not very many of the 1934 peace dollars minted. 954,000. So that is a pretty low mintage. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right. I'll keep moving to the next one. Now we have a 1998. This is another very, very low minted coin. This is out of the RFK set from the mint. There's only 62,000 of these 1998. I think these are matte proof finish struck coins here. So this is a very, very rare Kennedy right here. I believe this is one of the rarest Kennedys for the silver ones. So I was hoping to get a mint or an SP69, I think is what I was going for on this one. So let's see what PCGS gave me. All right, SP69. That's going to make that $175, I believe. Yep. $175 half dollar. All right, pretty happy with that. because a mint state 68 would have put that at 150, which still isn't bad, but I'll definitely take a 69. Sweet. All right. Move on to the next one. And this is going to be the RFK silver dollar that's in that set. Very nice looking coin. And there's RFK. All right. I was hoping for a mint state 70. And what did PCGS give us? A 69. All righty. It's a $68 coin. It's not bad. I will take that. All right. And then our last coin is going to be the 2025 West Point Privy. It's going to be the laser engraved Privy. I believe there's less than 100,000 of these that are out there. And these don't hold as much of a value as the Army or Navy, I believe. And probably the Marine Privy Mark coins are going to hold. But still pretty cool. And this is the only Silver Eagle I bought this year. So I'm hoping this comes back with a 70 grade on it. But there you can see that laser privy right there. And did I get the first strike? I did get the first strike label. And I got a 70. All right, sweet. Awesome. So I believe this is like a $250 coin on eBay right now because PCGS does not have anything listed. So yeah, average price on these right now is about $250 in a mint states or a proof 70 grade. So that's pretty cool. Very happy with that one as well. Because a lot of these first strikes, from what I've been seeing in the what's it called? The population report. That's what it is. A lot of these have been coming back as 69, so I'm very, very happy with that one. Awesome. All right. So that's going to do it for this grade reveal, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. And it's official. After checking my TrueView photos and the photos that PCGS has up on their website for the cover pictures of what these particular coins look like, it is official. PCGS is using my coin right here as their cover picture for the Jefferson commemorative. And they're also using my coin for the 1994 SMS full step nickel. That is the toning. And also, PCGS is using my coin as their cover picture for the 1997 SMS nickel. So that is awesome and really sweet. And I guess those photos will be up there now until somebody has a nicer looking coin.